Hello friends! Today we're going to learn about the cello. So first we have our bow. It looks almost like a violin viola bow, except it's a little longer, maybe it has a little bit more weight to it. So like our violin video, we want to start with our hands, kind of like a little frog, like a little bunny, you know, with its little teeth. So you start there. You make sure you bend your thumb at 2 knuckles. So then you bend it, you grab onto it, and then instead of this pinky being on top, you're going to wrap around it. So you have a nice, good grip. And to take some of that weight off of it, you put it upside down, you make sure you can do it. And then we have our same rocket ship bows where we go up and down. Now on the cello, we have some different string names. We have our C string, which sounds like this. We have our A string, which sounds like this. We have our D string, and we have our G string. And then of course we have our C string. And then these tapes up here represent where your first finger is going to go. Your third finger, not your second finger, your third finger is going to go here, and your fourth finger is going to stretch there. So you're going to have a nice big hand grip. And when we had our violin, it would sit on the side so that way we could wrap our whole hand around it. Well, instead, we have a bigger neck of the instrument, so we're going to put our thumb. I usually use the index of in between the two tapes. I put it right there so that way I can stretch my hand as far as I can. So then your hand shape, gotta put your hand back where it was, bend at 2 knuckles. And then you just grab it, and then your first sound, you're just going to put a little bit of pressure on your D string, and you're just going to go. Just like that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I won't hold it like that. Maybe you'll be able to see it a little better. Now you want to make sure you're not dipping your bow. You want to make sure your bow is as parallel as it can be. You don't want it down here, and you don't want it all the way up here. You want to make sure you have a nice, strong, paralleled bow. This is what your sitting position is going to look like. You're going to have the instrument in between your legs. You're going to make sure you have 2 contact points, one over here with this leg and one over here by this leg. You can't really see it, but I'm pointing down here. And then what you want to do is you're going to stand up. I'll do it like this. You're going to stand up, put your arm like you're holding the instrument, and you're going to put it against you like this when you sit down. So I'm going to demonstrate right here. Arm's length in front of me. I'm going to sit and bring it to me. And there you go. And then another thing that I'm going to mention is how you pull out your end pin, because we didn't have that with violin viola. So with this end pin, I've already set it out to how high mine is, but it's going to start in here. You're going to open it as much as you can, and you're going to pull it out. I use the measuring of my hand when it's like this. I measure it here and give it about a little extra room. See, that works for me. And then I screw this back in. And carefully stand up, instrument to body, sit, and bring it to me. Now I have my bow. I'm bending at 2 knuckles. And here I go.